I'm Nate.
And I'm Nicole.
And this is Drink for the Trauma. A show where we talk about anything and everything because...
Who wouldn't?
Oh, and who couldn't? Oh, God, ow. My foot hurts.
I don't know if my mic was...
Was it?
I don't know, but it was literally like this.
Oh, it's fine. You want to do it again?
No, I don't. You keep falling.
You have to do it again if we need to do it again. How are you this week?
I don't know. I'm feeling like a little weird and anxious.
I feel
Just
that.
like a lot of unknown things happening that I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah, I feel that too. I feel like it's like in the air. It's kind of this like weird mid-winter season.
Oh,
It's been
God.
rainy and gross.
I hate
like
it.
nobody needs it. All I
No.
want is to go snowboarding and to just like get out of here. And
I need
that's-
sunshine.
Sunshine or snow for me. Either one, but nothing in between.
I know it.
Absolutely.
This week, we're talking about some of our physical trauma because,
Ow!
right. We've all had some kind of like accidental or incidental physical trauma that we're not proud of.
Let's get physical, physical. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just like want to get physical. When I was doing Soul Cycle, I was going to Soul Cycle like 8 times a week.
Ew.
Like very religiously because, you know,
It is a cult.
I was in a cult.
Right.
I was going so often and they don't teach you proper form when you get on the bike. They also don't like give you an understanding that when you get on a strapped in bike, that it's very different than a regular bicycle.
I didn't even know at first that you like literally clip into the bikes. And they were like, everyone clip in. And I was like,
I don't know
clip?
how.
Who's clipping?
I'll never know
What's a
how.
clip? That is the hardest part of it. I
Clipping
could not
off?
clip off. And I was just like, they were like, okay, guys, class
See
is
you
done. Like,
later.
get out. And I was like,
I guess I'll sleep here.
I'm stuck in the bike. I'm stuck.
Oh, Nicole, you'll get out.
Get out.
I can't clip in or clip out. I'll never know how. Ever. But I was writing 8 times a week on poor form to the point that I was going so hard. It felt so good. And then one day I got off the bike and I was like, ow. The outer tendon around my knee, it was like this like nerve that just felt like a really dull, sharp blade. Dull, sharp blade? I don't know, just like a sharp blade that was just like running itself over this tendon and it hurt so bad. 2 years of physical therapy later, nothing worked. And then I started riding on a regular bicycle and that's the only thing that helped.
The teachers at these places make you feel like a piece of shit if you're not at like 150 resistance. They're like, I see you in the back there, Nicole, dying. Up your resistance, bitch. Up, let's
Nicole,
go.
back
up.
row, up,
Right.
let's go. Come
I
on,
see you in
everyone
the
else
corner.
wants to do it with you. Let's
go, honey. Yeah, it's like a cult. And
Knock it off. My leg is broken, Mary.
Right.
God, if you do anything a little too hard in your late 20s to 30s,
Forget it.
it's done for you. Game over.
Once you hit like mid 20s, it's all downhill from there. Your body has peaked. It's over for you. Like you should have done all of your physical activities then, because if you do one thing wrong, if you sleep wrong, if you move wrong, you're I had a moment last year where I'm minding my business, brushing my teeth in the morning, and I was like, ooh, gotta sneeze. And I sneezed while I was brushing my teeth, and I was like, I have a spinal cord injury. Like, I severed my lumbar spine. Like, that's it. Like, I couldn't move my back for a
What?
week.
I don't understand how that even happens. Stuff like that is like, it's just mind numbing.
Pulled my whole back out.
Brushing your teeth.
Brushing my teeth, and I sneezed, and it was like, and I was like, uh-oh. And then,
There she
you know,
goes.
I went to go pick up a towel on the ground. I'm like,
Well, now that we're dinosaurs, I guess we just have to be a little bit more careful about the things that we do. And this story emulates how not careful I am. One day I was going snowboarding with my niece and nephew and my brother and, you know, got bagels for everyone because I'm the best uncle ever. And I'm cutting through something and just sliced the entire half of my pointer finger off on my left hand.
nope.
Yeah. And what did I do? Oh, well, I just took some paper towels and took some packing tape and just wrapped it around, put it in my glove, and off I went.
I remember those pictures. You're like, I'm bleeding through my glove now.
It was disgusting.
Another like adult thing that we need to start doing is drinking more water.
Oh, God.
I definitely know that my kidneys are failing as we speak. I can go probably 3-4 days without drinking anything at all.
It's been 6 years.
For me, drinking water is almost like being on Fear Factor, especially if it was like warm, like not cold. Like I'd be like,
Just like room temp.
I don't know what's wrong with our brains, but I am a camel, so I swear I can go like a whole week without drinking anything at all.
The real trauma of it all, I stabbed myself when I was on vacation with my family 2 years ago. I had been drinking all day and I was like, you know what, let's cook dinner. I went to go cook these burger patties. They were stuck together, so I tried to twist them apart, couldn't do it. I pick up the paring knife and instead of getting any other utensil, I use the paring knife to pry open the burger patties.
You're wild. You just like held it like this at
In
your
my hand.
You're
like
wild.
this. I remember saying to myself, Nathaniel, you got to be really careful. On the last one out of 16, this thing goes straight through my hand. And I was like, ha, ha, ha. Full-blown panic attack. Lost my mind. Was on the verge of throwing
Was the
up.
knife still like through your hand?
It didn't go all the way through. It was like literally like millimeters from, it almost burst one of these veins.
No.
Yeah, you can't really tell, but I got scar tissue here. My hands are really, really shaky from it. I will see knives or I will see like a pizza cutter for some reason, and I will feel the pizza cutter like running over my hand. Yeah, that
And now you
really...
have permanent
Now I have
nerve damage.
permanent nerve damage from one stupid drunk decision.
My other story consists of me and a bunch of alcohol and a kayak. My friends and I were drinking and we were kayaking, and I don't know why this bitch thought she could get in the kayak with me, but she did. So she flipped our kayak over into like this rocky kind of moment, and we flip over and I'm like trying to get my footing and I step onto this rock and I thought the rock went through my foot like the knife. So I was drunk, so I was like, whoa, that was crazy. And then I like got up out of the water and was like, oh, I'm having a hard time walking. Please never go to an urgent care if you're actually injured. So they take an x-ray and then we're waiting in the room before they see you, and I hear them like telehealth the doctor who's an APRN at home with Bose headphones on in her living room with like a t-shirt on. And she's talking to the x-ray tech, and I hear them outside the door, and she goes, I don't know, like, do you think it's broken? And the x-ray tech looks at her and was like, I mean, I don't think so. I think there's like maybe a really bad sprain. I don't see any fractures or anything. She goes, okay, good. Because like, I'm going to be honest, I'm not the best with reading x-rays. So
What?
And then they like, push the little computer in. I just want to double check a couple things. So if you can just like move your foot up and down, and if the medical assistant can tilt the iPad down so I could see her foot. Yep. And move it up, down. And that hurts, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's broken. It was like a hot mess. Like never, ever, ever go to an urgent care, guys. Just like walk on your broken foot. It doesn't even matter.
I think the moral of the story here is
Be more careful.
be more careful and stop drinking so much.
Especially if you're over 25.
Or you're on vacation. Just
Stop.
live in a bubble. Get away from knives.
And know your body, because I want to let you know, after 25, your body can't do anything outside of normalcy.
Before wrapping up, we'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Spindrift, who's always there for us through the good and the bad, the
And the
ugly and the
trauma.
sad, the trauma and the mama. All right, in the meantime, Spindrift is a delectable seltzer from a company that's made of driftwood.
What?
Yeah, they're made of driftwood.
No, they're not.
Delicious.
Delicious. We'll see you next time on
Drink for the Trauma.
The sad thing is, I think I always look like this.
Sad thing is, I usually, like, when I wake up in the morning, this is what I'm looking at. This is the sleep mask. Sleep.
We are our own stunt people.
Yeah, I mean, that's an injury that... Shut the up. I'm Nate.
And I'm Nicole.
And this is...
Drink for the Trauma.
The show where we talk about anything and everything. That was great.
This has to go in. I'm going to shit my pants and laughing tomorrow. Some of our physical trauma stories. And I'm sure you guys have been in accidents that you didn't want to be a part of. That was the dumbest shit I've ever said in my life. So I'm going to wrap that up.
I'm Nate.
I definitely would live in an eye patch. I think it's really cool.
I think you have to wear an eye patch every
I
day.
think I am an eye
I think your
patch.
new thing is an eye patch. Chic.
They're like, why does she wear that? And I'm like, just because I like it.
Oh my God.
Is she missing an eye?
Why does she have
No.
an eye patch? No, she's just fabulous.